I talked to Tony backstage, it's so good to have a boss to actually finally listen to me. You know me. Yes, you do.
The people I know that are on it are Bobby. I mean, his name is either Bobby Ashley or Bobby Lashley, and I really should know that. He's like this giant black guy, and he and the people who are part of his crew, I know that they called, or at least as of last year, they called themselves the Hurt Business.
Hurt Business?
The Hurt Business. Right? They wear
Angle.
suits. And they're like,
okay.
we're cool. Like, we're like...
One last thing on Cody. What do you think of him wrestling with the
pec tear?
Yeah.
Incredibly brave.
Yeah.
Incredibly brave.
Would you do that?
Absolutely not.
No.
No. Here's what would happen. I would ask for my money, right? I'd go into the ring, and then I'd lay down on my back.
Right.
Technically, I competed.
The old
Right?
Kevin Nash.
There you go.
1, 2, 3.
Smart guy.
If you actually think that I was just the right guy,
You know me. Yes, you do.
Do you like Dark Elevation?
Because I know what my life was, and I know that it was great. Like, part of me is thankful that I was able to live a great life, but also another part of me is like, maybe if I lived a boring life before, this wouldn't be so hard to live with or so hard to accept.
shut the fuck up.
Okay, tell me, did you watch Rampage this week?
You don't know me. You don't know me. You don't know me. You don't know nothing about me.
People aren't built tough anymore. They aren't built to grind. They're built weak, soft. They're used to second place trophies. I'll tell you a story, Booker. I fought in a tournament and I took 4th place. On the way home from that tournament, I had a trophy in my hand and my dad said, "Hey, let me see that trophy." And he threw it out the window while we were on the highway home. I don't accept 4th place, 3rd place, 2nd place. I was built to be tough. I was built to last, and I was built to get things done by any means necessary.
And I'm gonna say it like, I'm gonna say it like how I say, I'm gonna say it like how I said in the New York Post. I have nothing by respect for my opponents. I have nothing by respect for my opponents.
Unceremoniously back to the outside. Whoa. Oh, God! End of days!
Understand this. When the violins play, violence is always on the way.
jaBROni, JABRONIXYZ, ABC. Oh, it doesn't matter how you spell jaBROni.
Hello. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the jaBROnis. How wonderful was that? How wonderful was that?
I loved every bit of it, I think. I mean, I don't know. The Kevin Nash just saying shut the fuck up is just, that broke me. So I'd have to say that was my favorite part. Although the whole intro was fascinating.
That was that Noelle thing from She Was a jaBROni of the Week.
I was wondering if that was that Noelle thing. Yes.
I had to get that clip up there. But hello, welcome to the jaBROnis. I'm Topher McCann. He is Mike Butler. Late night. We're doing a late Friday night one here.
I feel like I should have like this seductive voice or something like, "Welcome to late night with the jaBROnis."
jaBROnis After Dark. I used to do stuff like this.
Yeah.
But, I mean, Smackdown just wrapped up. We are, unfortunately, I don't know if you have it on one of your screens, missing out.
Nah, you. Oh, no.
Which, I mean, we should have saw Rampage because we were at Dynamite. It was in Philadelphia. I mean, we do this wrestling show. Wrestling comes to Philadelphia, we go. So we were there, right? Right?
No, we were not.
What happened on Wednesday? What was going on?
I don't know. Crickets are here. MJF had a promo.
That did happen. That was about almost. I was looking on Game Time. I looked at the.
There was one thing that happened, but I don't want to talk about it yet because it's part of my jaBROni of the week. So rather not.
That's fair. I think my jaBROni of the week is also involving somebody from the something and somewhat in AEW Dynamite. So
under the AEW umbrella, how shocking.
Hey, I mean, sometimes it's the daughter of WWE Hall of Famers. You never know. It could be an assortment of things. But I mean, let's go through some of the news of the week, and there's still, this ongoing White Rabbit. I mean, it was cool. Now come on, what are we doing here? We have dirt sheet reporters saying, "Oh, it's gonna be revealed at Extreme Rules." No fucking shit. It's been well known, I think, for a while. All these fucking idiots thinking that, oh my god, on this Raw, it's gonna happen. He's gonna come out. Oh, maybe on this SmackDown. It's leading to something. Not a Raw, not a SmackDown, not a main event Saturday night. It's going to be most likely next Saturday in Philadelphia. And I mean, we have to poll. Are we going to Extreme Rules?
I'm going to try, and a lot of it depends on my AC trip tomorrow, which is why we're doing this now. Because AC tomorrow, Eagles game Sunday. I'll probably be inebriated 36 out of the 48 hours. So the plan is, if I win money, yeah. But I literally drained all of the money that I have, which isn't much, to go to AC. So
what are we thinking? What are we hitting up? Are we hitting up tables? Are we doing a?
There's a lot of talk amongst the boys today. It seems like we're gonna be getting down there before 3 o'clock, before some big college football games, and we're just going to the sports book, and we're just. I mean, I wouldn't want to blow my money any other way, really.
It sounds like a great Saturday. It's a great Saturday.
Just like dinner's not until 8 o'clock. So we got a lot of time just to blow money.
Yeah, just get some pretzel bites or something in your system, drink some alcohol, and lose a bunch of money. It's gonna win some money for Extreme Rules.
Win some money, yeah, win some money. If I can win money, then Extreme Rules is gonna happen.
Yeah, because I feel like it might be my daughter's first wrestling show with the Fiend. She loved the Fiend back when she was young, which is crazy because she was like 3, but was fascinated with the Fiend and Firefly Funhouse. So if we go to her first show and he comes back,
very special moment. Can I just say something? Moment? Can I say something about this? These clues, in particular, the Monday night one. Now, forgive me, but I may not. I don't scan the QR codes, okay? I don't do it. I miss them half the time. But, I read things on the internet, and I see, I guess Monday's QR code with the coordinates and stuff led to different places, And I'm all for, this being for Bray Wyatt and stuff, kudos. But, my God, I guess they found a place called Corbin, Maine or something. There was a place called Corbin, and if this is a thing for Baron Corbin, I can't imagine the heat that he will draw if Corbin is the White Rabbit. And 75% of me right now wants it to be Baron Corbin and not Bray Wyatt. To see the world burn.
Everyone hates him already, and then obviously we don't, but that would be
phenomenal. I mean, of course, there's that Wyndham place too, and everyone's making that connection, but everyone missed the Corbin connection. So
they just have his little lanterns and stuff in the Extreme Rule. I mean, it's Extreme Rules in general. So
that pay-per-view is sad. Like, aside from the Bray Wyatt stuff, that pay-per-view is looking to be phenomenal. All these stipulations. Oh my god, so good.
There's no just we throw it all in one match. The main event for the title's not Extreme Rules. It's not one of those Extreme Rules that we've gotten throughout the years. Everything's different.
It's old school Extreme Rules. It's like one night stand Extreme Rules, you know? Every match, there's a stipulation. And then they just casually add this 6-man, what is it? Doomberry or Dunk's Ferry, whatever fucking brawl that they're having between
Lumpkin match, yeah, definitely. They're doing
Brawling Brutes and the Imperium. They just casually add that in there. Oh my god, that's gonna be match of the night. So good.
The night before is the season premiere of Smackdown, which is a thing, and we're gonna get the rematch for the IC title with Gunther and Sheamus.
That's right.
The King of Bangers.
If I'm thinking, Gunther wins Friday, Brawling Brutes win Saturday.
Are you showing your cards for?
I mean, just not any important ones. Not any important ones. Oh, hello.
Next Saturday, maybe I would take it to the Wells Fargo Center.
Yeah. You do
take
that.
It down there.
You do that
for not a farewell tour. We have.
I got some things up my sleeve.
I don't like that.
Exactly.
Is Kane coming back?
No. Okay. I think I threw Kane away.
Oh, really? Kane's gone?
Yeah. I when I was cleaning out this room, I had to make some tough decisions, and I was like looking at it, and I was like, do I? Then I was like, I'm gonna wear it one more time, and I was gonna surprise you, and then too much happened. I think he said something else that pissed somebody off, and I was like, damn it, now I can't wear you. I don't know. So,
I did forget he keeps tweets too. Yeah, he has a Twitter. Yeah, I forgot about
that. He's a dumb.
All right, the blue brand tonight. This looks great. We got this.
What is that?
It's a Bud Light Seltzer Sour. I got a
sour.
It's a variety pack I got here of all these different drinks. So this is the first one I pulled out.
Is it like one of those Bud Light sodas?
It's a seltzer sour.
Is it
Blue
delicious? Did you take a sip yet? That looks delicious. The can is very appealing.
Oh, it is sour.
Wow.
100 calories. Whoa. All right. Yeah, I mean, it's all right. It's a seltzer.
Yeah. Not a big fan of this one. Not a big fan of the seltzers.
All right. So,
okay, tell me, did you watch Rampage this week?
Listen. But all right, we talked about that was all like with Bray Wyatt, Rabbit, that was still being talked about and discussed all week with the QR codes. And again, there was another one tonight. I did not get to see that either. There was I want to get your thoughts on this. Some of the dirt sheets kind of shooting themselves in the foot with this Malakai Black release, and him also like posting something and then kind of coming back on it, and then I don't know what's going on, but then he went on Instagram Live and said that, yeah, guys, I just a little break, and then I'll see you soon. So, what are your thoughts on the Malakai drama?
I mean,
and do you even give a fuck?
That's the thing. Well, like, here's the thing. Like, I feel like it's not my right to give a fuck. You know, I feel like he's going through some shit mentally, I guess, mental health, all that good stuff. Feel like he's going through some shit. It's not like I hope he's good, but respectfully, I don't give a fuck. Just because I want him to get right, and I wish other people didn't give a fuck and let him get right. Not to not give a fuck because of his health. Obviously, care about his health, but just like let him do his thing is what I'm saying. And also, it just seems like facts are all over the place. Well, quote unquote facts are all over the place. I mean, Tony Khan says he has a 5-year contract. Malakai Black himself says he doesn't have a 5-year contract. What the fuck's happening here? Deep inside, I feel like it's damage control, and I feel like he actually did want to leave. And I'm kind of, because also I give him a lot of shit, but like Smeltzy, he also reported that Malakai wanted out, and I kind of tend to believe that. I do. For no bigger reason than the fact that his wife is with the company, and also the fact that I feel like everybody kind of wants to get their hands on this Triple H business here and see like how that works out for them. Like, I'm sorry, it's sexy right now, and I refuse to believe that some of the guys in AEW who were in NXT right now under Triple H find it hard to believe that they wouldn't ponder, that they wouldn't think like, I wonder what would happen if, So this whole Malakai Black stuff, I kind of believe that he does want to leave, even though he's said himself that he doesn't want to leave AEW. I feel like that was a little bit of damage control. But overall, just stop talking about it and just get right, dude. Wherever you show up, people are going to love you. So
he got a head tattoo. I mean, maybe that's why he wanted to get released for a little bit, so he
there
could
you
get a
go.
little artwork.
That's probably going to be sore for a little bit. I wouldn't want to take a bump on that.
Oh my God, Sasha Banks removed WWE from her Twitter stuff. Hasn't she not been?
I mean, no. I think like it was the handle was always Sasha Banks WWE or whatever. This, like, not that I care about her Twitter name. I do feel like it does mean that she's not coming back, which is kind of surprising.
I think it's in her info, Sasha Banks. Still, I think it's like in her.
I feel like sometimes you have to like. I feel like sometimes you have to keep something because that's how people know her. I mean, yeah, she's got this Mandalorian business going on and whatnot, but like, if you ask me, like, or if I ask a stranger, like, hey, do you know who Mercedes whatever is? They're gonna be like, no. Hey, do you know who Sasha Banks is? Oh, fuck yeah, dude, totally, right, yeah. So I feel like it's just business sense to keep Sasha Banks around. Thing is that, I mean, I don't think she'd be able to keep it around. I'm assuming that's intellectual property.
Hunter owns it.
Yes, I feel like that's what that is.
She'll be back. She'll be back. They always come back. She'll sign like a Roman contract. She'll come back. All right, let's see what else we got here before we talk a little more. Oh my God, the doctor that Chris Amon, he's gone. The doctor who was involved in all of the CM Punk and Colt Cabana nonsense, and he's no longer with WWE.
He was still with WWE?
He was, yeah, this whole time.
The gingerhead guy, right?
Yes.
The redhead?
Yeah, it looks like Carson.
He doesn't chill at ringside anymore. I haven't seen him in years.
No, he's been in the back.
Why did he leave?
But I guess they don't need doctors anymore. I guess he was there for Paige. She's gone now. She's somebody else's problem, so no doctors needed. Maybe he's checking on Tua.
Who's your source? Who's your source there?
I don't have
Because you have some of these other sources that are reporting firings that are just flat out wrong.
PW Insider.
That's a good ass source. You know what's not a good ass source?
No, don't say my boy. Zero
fucking news.
Ah, dude, what did he do now?
He reported that Kevin Dunn was fired, and it wasn't true.
Dude,
and people are like, plans changed. People who defend him are like, plans change.
That's me from like all my.
It's not a plan. It's someone getting fired. It's not like, oh yeah, Triple H was gonna come out with the sledgehammer. Plans change. He didn't. No, we were gonna fire Kevin Dunn. Plans change. We want him now. You're stupid. You're stupid. Dude gets rundowns of Raw and SmackDown, claims that it's him getting insider information, which in reality he probably just subscribes to Fightful Select or something, and then passes it off as his own. Does not break fucking news. And then he just said Kevin Dunn was fired. What a whack job. Sorry.
It's fine. I won. I cannot stand when the rundown to Raw or SmackDown is put out. It's like the most infuriating thing ever.
Yeah, I don't understand why you do it. I mean, like, I guess if you like are on the fence about watching one of the shows and you're like, all right, well, let's see what they have. Maybe I get it, but for me, I would never look at it.
But also, it's per their like paying like site, and then it's instant. It doesn't matter. Like, there's no point in paying for their news because it goes out to every single Twitter handle that just goes per Fightful Select, and it's just there. So it's just like, what's the point? There's no escaping it.
Yeah.
Do you have to mute the word?
Might have to.
All right. Bandino, he got offered a full-time contract after.
Good for him.
Dynamite. We saw him at ROH in Philly. People backstage WWE are very concerned about Randy Orton and his back injury.
This is upsetting to me. This is very upsetting to me. All I want to see is Randy Orton in a Triple H run world. You know, this is very upsetting with me, and I hope all the best. Obviously, I hope he like does what's best for him, and whatever's going on, like, I hope it gets solved and fixed. I just hope, obviously, I hope that we get one more Randy run or something, because we need a payoff with RK Bro. We need something. We need him to win the title 2 more times and then have John Cena and him duke it out for the 17th. Like, we need that. Okay, that back needs to hold up for at least 5 more years.
Since being back in this wrestling world the past 8-9 years, if there's one thing I've learned, there's nothing like a good Randy Orton return. There's been several in the past, like I'd say 8 some years, and they're always so fantastic. So,
and if he does return, it's going to be the best one. The next one is the best one.
The next one's always the best one.
Yes, you're right. The next one's always the best one.
All right, so again, this had a bump the first thing in the title, which we did not talk about yet, but we're gonna go to the second thing in the title first. Day 1.
Hold on. We forgot about the biggest news, the biggest report that came out. Let me see. Good friends over at WrestleVotes tweeted that Finn Balor is set for a major WWE push. I don't know what that means, but oh my god, I'm so excited. I am so excited.
It's on the rundown.
It's going to be all things Demon. It's going to be all things Judgment Day. Judgment Day is going to be the number 1 faction. Judgment Day versus the Bloodline in War Games. It's going to be that. It's going to be awesome. Finn Balor's going to beat Roman Reigns. He's going to be the champ. And this is exactly what needed to happen. This is why Triple H and I are like this, we're like this. This is exactly what happened. I almost cried reading that. And I know plans change, right, Zero? Plans change. But I hope this happens. And nothing would be better than to start at Extreme Rules in this I Quit match. Oh my goodness, wouldn't that be something? That's not going to happen, but man, wouldn't it be something? Okay, sorry, go ahead.
No, it's justified. I mean,
Had to
he's
get that
trying
out.
to bring AJ. He keeps trying to bring AJ over. AJ's kind of been in.
AJ has been in flux.
I mean, he wrestled Sammy on Raw. I mean, but like, what if? I don't know. Maybe, but it's just too crowded at Judgment Day. Get AJ Styles over there, or do we not do that? I don't think. Are they trying to make us think that he's not going to join it? But maybe we get him in there.
Maybe there's a little bit of Good Brothers happening right now. Maybe the Good Brothers are coming back. Maybe this is all. Maybe it's all part of that.
I don't think that's happening.
No,
I don't think so. I don't think they want to come back. There's a report of Seth. I mean, I feel like I've read this report so many times of Seth Rollins talking about the Fiend character, saying that he was not good to work with because your character became like, which we already knew, like everyone that the Fiend wrestled, kind of babyface wise, was destroyed. We know this, Seth. You don't have to keep talking about it. We're sorry it happened to you. We're sorry about the red lights. We're sorry about Hell in a Cell. We're sorry about Saudi Arabia. We're sorry about the mallet. You were at the wrong place at the wrong time. And it just so happens that it needed to happen to you. And then Bill Goldberg beat the Fiend. So, I mean, I'm sorry. I just blacked out for a second.
You're good.
Roosh signs a full-time deal with AEW.
I love that band, Rush.
It's good stuff. That's all through the news and whatnot of the week. We had Raw earlier in the week.
Lots of it.
Oh, let's just go right to it. SmackDown was tonight. Not much happened on Raw. SmackDown. You are currently, I think, watching SmackDown.
No, I stopped it. I feel like I'm just gonna wing it and look at results and Twitter and stuff.
I'm gonna tell you the only thing that happened.
And honestly, I know what you're gonna say. It's the only thing I've seen on Twitter regarding SmackDown, really. So,
we were kind of teased throughout the night of a world record for the longest pose with maximum male models. Throughout the night, we're Mansois, they're working it. They have it going. Finally, towards the end of the night, we're cutting down to Maxine doing a countdown from 10. It seems like our boys are getting ready to hold this world record. When Max comes in and kind of shoves Mansois, ruins the world record, and kind of hands off his Triple M belt and says, this ain't for me anymore. And he's off into the night.
Did he actually like go off into like a dark?
No, he should have.
Oh, man, damn.
He kind of just walked off the camera.
Well, Max Dupree had to die for the good of LA Knight. So it was nice. I loved Max Dupree. I'm gonna love LA Knight even more.
So it seems
once again, my WWE 2K23 game, or excuse me, 22 game is up to date because LA Knight's coming back. Woo!
No need to update, but it's looking like possibly on the season premiere of SmackDown we could see.
Is Monday the season premiere of Raw? How do season premieres work?
I think they already had it. I think theirs is.
When was the finale?
I remember my DVR always saying it.
I just don't get promoting it like that. Like, what the fuck are you talking about, dude? It's
mid-October. What are you talking
What happened in the finale? Like, where is the cliffhanger?
Well, that's tonight. The cliffhanger was like Max quit. And
is that the cliffhanger?
Max quit and Drew won. They won the faces won the tag match at the end of the night. Like Drew and Kevin Owens and Johnny Gargano beat the Alpha Academy. And
that's a loaded ass team.
Yeah, I had Smackdown on. I had some college football on, but I'm telling you, nothing really was kind of clicking for me.
How's Rampage?
I have no clue. I was there too, and I have no idea what's happening on Rampage. I'm sure they're having a lot of fun.
Sure.
But I mean, anything from Raw do you remember? We had, I mentioned AJ and Sami Zayn. We had Seth Rollins and Rey Mysterio.
Edge returned.
Edge did return. I did miss that. That was at the end.
Yeah, so did I. I missed that as well. Ed returned and challenged Finn to the I Quit match. Going to be fascinating. It's just, I hope so much that this is it. This is it. This is it. Between the Judgment Day and Edge. I would like to put Rey Mysterio in that, but obviously that's going to continue because of Dominic. But for the love of God, let's just get Edge away from Judgment Day. Let's get Finn away from Edge. Let Finn go on his 700-day title run that I know is happening. Let's get Edge do his enjoy the final year of his career probably. Let's just move it along. Move it along. How about we get like Edge versus Riddle or something? Or how about we get like Edge versus Kevin Owens? That's a good one. We'll get Finn Balor dethroning Roman Reigns. Let's go.
You put it into the universe. The universe will accept it. I mean, honestly, this has to be it. I feel like there's no way we can go any. No, yeah, I feel like this is going to be Edge kind of makes his way out, and Ray can continue with Dominic or whatnot, but Edge can kind of get out of here and be like, hey, I'm like 64 years old and I don't want to keep doing this program for...
Stop it. He's not 64.
I'm kidding. He's like, I came back. I did a program with Randy for a year. Then I did a program with Seth for a year and a half.
Oh, no, pretty disappointing run, if you think about it. It's like he wanted to put all these people over, and he had that 1 year long feud with Randy Orton.
And then I thought Seth's was very lengthy as well.
Seth's
they were feuds that like.
No, they were great feuds. I'm not saying that he actually had a disappointing run, but he talked about putting people over, and
here we go.
Didn't have that much people to put over. It's that whole like CM Punk thing that he said when he came back, and now here we are. We have no idea when the Elite's going to return, which is just absolutely bonkers.
Yeah, there's still been no... I'm surprised we haven't heard like the full investigation stuff with anything with that. It's just been...
I feel like that shit hasn't even... that hasn't even hit the meat of the investigation. Like, I don't think we're going to hear about that stuff for a while. And hence why you're not getting the Elite on TV for a while, which is crazy because they're about to go to Canada and they're not going to have Kenny Omega. Wow. Wild.
Speaking of, let's talk about the A show. Dynamite was live at the Liacouras Center in Philadelphia, and the show started off everyone doused in purple from the Jericho Appreciation Society, and they were out celebrating the Ocho, Chris Jericho, your Ring of Honor world champion.
Why are they calling him the Ocho?
His 8th world title reign, I guess.
He's only got
overall.
8? It's only his 8th? I thought he had way more.
The Ocho.
I like that nickname for him.
He changed nicknames like that. He was a wizard for a little bit. He's the Ocho now. And oh my God, we had Luigi Primo. He was back. He was with the Jericho Appreciation Society in the background, winging around pizza.
No, like, I mean, wasn't there like this uproar on Twitter the last time he was on TV? And like, AEW's own talent was like, what the fuck? And now he's actually in the ring with Chris Jericho. Don't you think the same people are going to be like, what the fuck?
Tony Khan rules. That's why he's the best. Yeah. Triple who?
I can't wait to meet him on Sunday. It's going to be fantastic.
Do you think he's going to travel to?
You're already here. You might as well, right? I mean, you're already here.
Do you think he's staying Wednesday through Sunday? You think he's just hanging out?
Yeah, why the fuck not?
he could just hang out in Philly for 4 days.
Yeah, why the fuck not? I mean, first off, he can't break kayfabe. I mean, people have to think that Rampage is live every week, so he's still in Philly technically today. So.
This is true. This is
Rampage is live every week, guys.
Is Luigi still here, you think?
I don't know. He might have had to catch up with Mario or something.
Because there were some shenanigans, and Daniel Garcia finally knocked out Luigi Primo. And, I mean, Luigi was saying that New York had the best pizza. I guess he deserved it. He was not representing Philly well at all, because he's not from Philly. Bryan Danielson came out. We're back to a tug-of-war again with Daniel Garcia.
Yeah, I don't get what's going on here. I feel like they would have pulled that trigger like the first time they did it.
Yeah,
you know.
Bryan Danielson's like, if you want to train with Jericho, but come hang out as you can. If you want to train with the Blackpool Combat Club, but tag with Jericho. I'm like, oh, shut the. And then finally Jericho shut him up. I was like, well, you don't name every scenario where you're cool with him hanging out with them and you hanging with. Just stop. So Menard said he wanted to punch Bryan Danielson in the face. Bryan Danielson said that he had the okay to fight anybody who wants to fight him, and since he wants to punch him in the face, they can have a match. So we start off with Bryan Danielson and Mr. Menard. I mean, this isn't for the love, but I guess it's for the love of Daniel Garcia.
Of course,
we're tugging this way a little bit. But I mean, that was the opening segment. We got a MJF little video promo, and then recapping, and then Wheeler Yuta was out there. So we got this. What do you think about all this? Did you catch this with they're doing the MJF and Wheeler Yuta?
I mean, like, I saw the shit they did at Grand Slam, and it was just not impressive. So on Yuta's part, you can't expect Yuta to go into a promo battle with MJF and come out unscathed, you know. So immediately lost interest in it because MJF just destroyed him. Was MJF out live in person?
He did he did a promo from up in like a club box talking shit, and then inevitably Yuta popped up behind him. They did a little scrapping, so we got that match set for next week. MJF is wrestling on Dynamite. This will be his
first time since he came back.
First match since Wardlow. So,
hey, not a bad opponent to be in the ring with. Yuta can go in the ring. It's the mic he has an issue with.
Yeah. We had, which again, a rumor they're trying to get more in AEW. Juice Robinson and Jon Moxley in a world title eliminator match. I think that's just a championship contenders match, just in sexy terms.
Doesn't sound sexy.
It's not. I mean, and Moxley wins. We have Hangman Adam Page come out afterwards.
In the flyest fucking outfit, might I add.
So we're building up to their match October 18th. They will have their title match. And then you got MJF around with the chip.
Fucking hate this chip.
You got your Austin Theories and you got your MJFs. We had a interim women's title match for the AEW interim women's title. Toni Storm and Serena Dweeb. Serena Dweeb is number one in the. Oh, we're not doing rankings anyway, so we just give Serena Dweeb a random match for the title every 2 months. Okay, we move along. Ricky Starks had a 48-second squash match. And Jericho beat Bandito for the ROH title.
That was it?
That was your Dynamite.
I did have a friend who's actually popped up in the chat before, Darnell. He went to AEW Dynamite. And I asked him the next day how it was. He has been to many Dynamite in Philly. I think all of them. And it said it was okay. It wasn't as good as the anniversary show last year. But I feel like he was trying to say it was the worst one that he went to.
It was.
I mean, yeah, if you're comparing to all the Philly ones, I could probably just by your recap and excitement or lack thereof excitement, probably the worst one that they've had in Philly.
I would have been super pissed off if I went to that. Just with the opening segment was with Jericho Appreciation Society was like 15 minutes before the match started. And again, I know WWE does this shit all the time. Then also, we didn't talk about it. Saraya. Oh God, do I have to fucking wait for the jaBROni of the week shit? She came out for 15 minutes, and then she was. We'll save that. Anything else that we really need to talk about show-wise?
No. Not that I know of.
Yeah, I mean, let's get into it.
Johnny Cena went to town riding on a pony. Rock stuck a feather up his ass and called him a jaBROni.
All right, jaBROni of the week. You've been holding yours in for a while. Would you like to begin? I mean, we could be.
Yeah, no. I mean, once it was hard to contain it when you started talking about Saraya. But that's who my jaBROni of the week is. Saraya. You dear. First off, let me talk to you for a minute. It's not the shots she takes at WWE. You know, I expect that from any AEW talent is to take a shot at WWE. It's like having breakfast. You know, you do it every day. It's whatever. That's not why you're jaBROni of the week. You're jaBROni of the week because I feel like you proved or showed why maybe it's not the worst idea to have writers for your promos if you're not good at them. Because I don't know what you were going with here, but when you insult Britt Baker, who in my opinion is probably the best one of the better women on the mic. What'd she say? She said, "You're making fun of my name.
What about
when
your
name rhymes with shit?"
You go, wait, what? My name. Brittany?
What?
Brittany? Oh, Brit. Shit. Like,
Brit shit. Yeah.
Like you're like you really like. I remember like it was dead silence.
It was she was like looking around for approval of the joke. It wasn't good. Come on, you're better than that, I think. But it's just coming at Britt Baker, okay? This is a big Britt Baker stan show, okay? Like, we love DMD. And, like, you took a fart and you stunk up the place, is what you did with that. This is your first, like, in-ring promo time in AEW. And I don't even know what you're doing in AEW in the first place. Like, are you the GM for AEW's women's division? I don't know. You told the whole women's division to come out to the ring, and 5 women showed up. Good luck. Good luck. Okay? But seriously, work on your fucking insults or something. Damn. You're jaBROni of the week. Fuck.
Yes, this is a combined one this week. You hit on a lot of the points. I love bringing out the whole. I also liked how she said that don't give me my cues when we could stay here. You know what? Oh, we could stay here as long as I want. And then she's like, let me bring out. Like it wasn't planned. Like the music got hit instantly and they came out. Like don't act like you're CM Punk and you're hijacking the show. Like, what are you doing? It was, and then, well, she's not going to like this either. She's not going to like 2 guys saying anything whatsoever about her because she'll be all up on Twitter and she goes back and screenshots things from 2013 to try to prove points and stuff. Like, dude, it's okay. Like, people don't know how to say your name. Like, it's just, I made the joke about it last week, didn't know it was a thing, and then it became a thing. Like, and then they joked about it on Dynamite, saying her name, and that's where her making fun of her name came from. All because it's just stupid. Why are you fighting with people on Twitter like for your name pronunciation? She's Paige now. She ruined it.
She'll always be Paige.
Soraya, you're now Paige. And I just want to tell you one thing. You're jaBROni of the week. That's not as bad. It's not as bad. Believe me, it is not as bad. But you know what is bad? If you're wrestling in this company, someone who's the AEW Women's Champion, and I ain't talking about the interim champion, someone's lurking. They're the AEW Women's Champion. They're one of the most dangerous people to ever work with. She will fucking kill you. Oh my God. It's coming.
See that? You see that? It's the force of his promo right now. Just took down the wall.
She is going to kill this girl. And I don't want her to. But just please be the manager of Team Bad or Submission Sisters or whatever, and just you.
Johnny Cena went to town riding on a pony. Rock stuck a feather up his ass and called him a jaBROni.
And another thing.
Yeah, go.
It's so nice to finally have a boss that listens to me.
I had. And then she was tweeting to people about that, trying this. Oh, I can't say nothing if I say something, I'm saying something negative about it. Just shut the fuck up. Like Kevin Nash said.
Who's asking you to say anything about them? Not me. I'm not.
That's not the last time we'll have. She'll be making this list.
Oh no, I definitely feel like she's gonna be like the new Mysterios.
She's gonna be the new Mysterios.
Like now that I feel like the Mysterios are like my favorite family now. Like
the honeymoon lasted less than 1 week for Paige.
Yeah.
All right. Well, it's kind of gonna wrap up our Friday night edition, late night after dark jaBROnis. Michael's gonna be on his way to Atlantic City to win all of the monies. I'm gonna stay back here in Philly and lose all of the monies as well. Just kidding as well, but you're gonna win the monies.
You usually win the money. I mean,
I give it right.
If anyone's winning money. I mean, the sad thing is, like, I won't be able to probably bet the NFL on Sunday if I lose on Saturday.
It's a spooky week.
I don't like the week anyway. Eagles getting 7 points, or not getting 7 points. Eagles -7. I don't like that. I don't like it at all.
I like them winning, but
I like them winning, but I don't know if I like -7.
That's them and somebody else, maybe a money line. I think they win. I do
think they win.
We get another guarantee winner in there. We parlay them together for all the monies.
Yeah, I like it.
All right. Next week we will be back. I'm assuming maybe a Thursday, Friday show because we.
I'm on vacation, so I can do whenever your little heart desires.
We have Extreme Rules. I mean, that is next Saturday, so we'll be back next week. We will do predictions and all the good stuff. You can follow us on Twitter. I am at Happy jaBROni. He's Madcap jaBROni. The show is jaBROni's Pod. He's got the TikTok and Mom's Time to Wine.
1127 TikTok. My wife has her Mom's Time to Wine. She played a game with her friend. It was a very deep conversation. It turned into a very deep episode, deep conversation. A little longer than it usually is, but it was a new game. I forget what it's called. It's about. It's called We're Not Really Strangers, and you really get to know each other. Very deep episode if you were into that. So check that out. They're on every Thursday at 10 o'clock. Not sure what their next episode is, but they're doing good.
Excellent. Check them out. And then also go subscribe to us on the YouTubes, youtube.com/the jaBROnis pod. Go like the videos. Go subscribe. Go share it. That's all we got for you. We will be back next week and we will get extreme. Until then, jaBROnis out.
jaBROni, jaBROni, XYZ, ABC. Oh, it doesn't matter how you spell jaBROni.